Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Sunday School. We are continuing our big story of God's forever kingdom that's found in the Bible. And today's story is found in all the 4 Gospels in the New Testament. The Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The Gospels are the books that tell us about the life of Jesus when he was here on earth. Let's start by looking at our poster. What do you see in this picture? Is there anything you wonder about? I wonder who these 12 people are. I wonder why there are 12 of them. I wonder what Jesus is saying to them. Let's find out more in our story. In our last lesson, John the Baptist was preaching about the kingdom of God and telling people to follow Jesus. Jesus was also telling people to follow him. It was during this time that Jesus started to choose special followers. Jesus called 12 men to be his disciples and his close friends. Disciples are people who follow and obey and learn to be like their teacher. In the Old Testament, God had chosen the 12 sons of Jacob to be the beginning of God's people, the Israelites. In the same way, Jesus now chose 12 disciples to call out a new people for God. This was the beginning of the church. Some of the disciples were fishermen. One was a tax collector. These 12 men decided to give up everything to follow and obey Jesus and give Jesus first place in their lives. Here are the names of the 12 disciples: Simon Peter, Andrew, James the son of Zebedee, his brother John, Philip, Thomas, Matthew, James the son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon, Judas, and Bartholomew. Jesus taught his disciples about the kingdom of God, and he taught them the good news that God is always with his people. Jesus chose these 12 men to be his friends and to witness all the things that happened in Jesus' life here on earth. And Jesus chose these 12 disciples to go to all the nations in the world to make more disciples. Jesus chose you, and he chose me. The wonderful news is that we can be the disciples of Jesus too. Just listen to our memory verse today. Jesus said, "If you obey my teaching, you are really my disciples." John 8:31. The disciples spent 3 years with Jesus, traveling with him, listening to his teaching and learning to be like him. They wrote down many of the things Jesus said and did, so you and I can also obey his teaching and learn to be like Jesus. We find those writings in the Bible. Isn't it exciting that you and I can also be disciples of Jesus? In the next few weeks, we will hear some of those stories that the disciples wrote down. Things that Jesus said and did when he was with them. That's our story for today. Bye for now. See you next week.